Hi guys, this is Sam from Wealthwise by Sam Mall. Happy New Year 2024. Uh, let's leave what has happened in 2023, including the wars, and the political uncertainty back in 2023, and let's head to the new 2024. So, wishing you all a great 2024, and may all your dreams and ambitions come true. So today I'm going to talk about where can you invest in 2024, right? So we had seen a certain growth in various segments in 2023, whereas other segments went down. So what would be the ideal areas to grow in 2024 in terms of investment? But before we start, my disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence and figure out what's best for your individual needs based on your personal circumstances, right? So let's start. So the number one investment I'm going to look at is stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, and bullion, right? So standard investment types. Out of these, the top of the range would be stocks. So in 2023, the tech stocks have done pretty well. And if I kind of range them, the general stock market, there'll be the large caps, there'll be the mid caps, and there'll be small caps. So the large caps, specifically in the tech sector, have done great. We call them the Magnificent Seven, which is Google, Tesla, Microsoft, Nvidia, Netflix, and generally the Microsofts, Apples of the world. So those seven have done pretty well. So I think the increase in stocks have been for those magnificent seven, which is around 30 to 40% of the stock market cap, has been 20 to 30%. However, in 2023, we also saw at the end of the year a little bit of increase in the mid cap stocks, and we saw a quick bump up of the small caps in December of 2023, right? So now in 2024, we are going to see kind of a cyclic rotation. We see that the small caps, which is the Russell 2000, will come up and do much better than the mid cap and the large cap. So we do expect like a steady, plateau out for the large cap. The mid cap will still may reach double digit figures, and the small caps are really expected to do much better. Now coming down to cryptocurrencies. So the crypto has been up and down. Stocks like Coinbase have really done well, right? There are other stock ETFs for blockchain like BLOK, which have come back in the market. But 2024, we expect the market to be volatile. So though we are expecting an approval for the ETF for the cryptocurrencies, we expect the market to be an up and down. So it's going to be choppy waters for both the crypto mining stocks, the cryptocurrencies, as well as the metaverse, stocks as well, and the NFTs. So be careful when you're investing in the crypto market, right? The bonds are expected to be good till March, and then with the interest rate expected to slowly decline. The ETFs like TMF and BND are supposed to do well, but generally your term deposits might see a decline, right? The number fourth would be the bullion. So the bullion market is expected to rise, but be careful of three things in the market. So geopolitical uncertainties, elections coming out, and last but not the least, the change in the interest rates, which are going to impact the market as well, right? So those would be my first four areas, which is stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, and bullion. Number two, let's talk about the real estate. How do you expect the real estate to behave? We expect the real estate to have a down year in 2024. However, if there will be pocket of opportunities to invest, so you get like, for example, if you get a house which is sold at close to the construction cost, it would be a great investment opportunity. Uh, so in US, we have a fixed interest rate up to 30 years. However, in Canada, we have a reset every 3 to 5 years. So the Canadian market is expected to decline and have a volatile year. U.S. housing market is supposed to be steady. However, the commercial market might see a very volatile year and a downtrend in that sense, right? So, but as an investor, if I'm investing in a rental property and I get it close to the construction costs, it would be a great investment because imagine if you're getting it at 7% today. Uh, Come 2025, you can reset your rate at 4 to 5%, maybe 3%, really depends on how the market behaves, right? So there you go. Real estate, pick and choose, location, cost versus benefit, interest rate versus the recurring money you're going to get back from that real estate investment. But you could see pockets of opportunities, and location is extremely important in that case. So that's number two. So number three, in investments in business, which obviously there has been a down year for the venture capitalists in terms of startups, and we expect the startups to come back, right, in 2024. So we do see a kind of uptrend in investment for with the interest rate going down, the startups will start getting attention again, right? Now, in terms of general investment strategy, so those would be the three primary sectors where I would want to focus for 2024, right? Again, you have to be cautious. Timing is everything in terms of investments, right? So if you time the investment properly, you're going to do extremely well. Now, if you buy because all these sectors are cyclic in nature, they go up and down in terms of waves. So you've got to catch them at the lower end or at the mid end. If you happen to catch them at the higher end, then obviously you're going to see a downtrend. So be extremely careful. So dollar cost averaging and what I call it the milestone investments. Every time a stock or an asset declines by 10%, you can double your dollar cost averaging. If it declines by 20%, you can do it 3x. If it declines by 40%, you can do it 5x. You could do like $5 a day or a $10 a day, and then you can double up with each dip, which we call as a milestone-based investment strategy with built-in dollar cost averaging. So there you go, guys. Those would be the three prime sectors where you can generate revenues and investment returns in 2024, right? Be careful. We are expecting decline in the employment sector, right? So with the rising CPI interest rate, the Feds have kind of come up with a strategy to hold and then steadily start reducing the interest rates. That will basically see a little bit of uptrend in the housing market. However, traditionally, from the time the Fed has actually stopped increasing the interest rate, 7 to 8 months later, you have seen kind of a recessionary trend or a downtrend in the market. Now, this downtrend might be lower because of the election year. Typically, election years, you see an improvement in the stocks, but we are coming into a cycle where it is conflicting with the downtrend and the lowering of interest rate. However, I think 2024 would be steadier in year, and it will steady out because of the election campaigns coming up. But we never know how the wars would fare out. There's tension across Middle East, there's tension across Russia, as well as China and US. So be extremely careful in your investment strategy. So as I said, dollar cost averaging with milestone-based doubling up that investment and reinvestment plan, which we call as DRIP, would be a great strategy for 2024. Okay, so hope you like this video. You liked my thoughts on how to invest in 2024, and I look forward to hear from you. Please like and comment. Please share this video and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to hear from you more and more. and we'll talk about some interesting topics in 2024. Again, guys, Happy New Year, and wish you all the best and have a great new year.